But I don't think there's a way for me to do that. Yeah, so we're just going to fortify this border up a little bit. I mean, no, there's a West Wall decision tree, but I feel like there's more important stuff. And these, if one of you 7,200, then these are only going to be 25. So he's going to build fast. Yeah, like a week each for each level. So this should be done in like a month and a half. We should have level 5 forts across the entire border, which will be good for when there's a war between me and France. The French are probably just going to attack me because they're like stupid. We don't need any of these guys. But like so many of these guys are locked out by the fascists, which is so annoying. That we just get basically punished for not being fascist. Rocket research time, nuclear research time. Blitzkrieg, close air support. We could nuclear. Oh, we're not researching nukes yet. Once again, oh yeah, of course these guys need. Well, you need fascist. You know, there's a flat 10% attack. I think is probably good. So hello, France. How many divisions do you have, France? You have probably 150. We're at 8. We're at 90. So we're like significantly behind where the French are. The new Soviet, man. They might just... Well, I don't know. The Soviets might just annex all of Eastern Europe. Hello, Yellow. How are you? Okay. Okay, fair enough. We can get, like, Danzig for guarantees. Do we need all of those? See Eastern Front. Oh, and I also need the one for Bolshevikism. So, okay, so maybe this wasn't the most worthwhile event tree. We're definitely going to be at war with the Soviets. Like, no matter what. Because they're in the faction together. So, like, is there anything I can... we don't even share a border, I think. I don't know if there's any way for the Soviet Union, the traditional British influence Mediterranean, the fascist government and Republic in Spain, huh? The fascist government. I think the game, like some of the events just assume that somebody's won, but it's like that's clearly not the case. Zog submits to Italy. Why would you submit to Italy? It's Italy. I mean, they do a bigger army than we do. Like, we just don't have a big army. I mean, we're growing. We almost have 100 divisions, and I mean, that's something, I guess. But it's still smaller than what the French have. The French are actually taking attrition. But I don't know if that's because they're exercising. Or because they're... No, I think they're just taking it. No, they are exercising. You can tell by the guy doing push-ups. I thought they were just taking casualties for, like, no reason. I mean, do we need to train any of my guys up? We could. But on the same time, it's like, we don't have a lot of support. We don't have a lot of equipment right now. We have a lot of anti-tank and a lot of artillery. So we can probably cut down building that. We're only building like 3 a day, though. We just happen to not be really using it. So I think it's time to just kind of get started on a new army. 16, and then 1, 2. Four. Okay. And I don't know where these guys are going to deploy. Apparently we have low manpower now. But that is fine. I guess we'll put them in Hanover. Because I don't know where else I would put them for now. We could... What do we need to get up to extensive? We would need to be... We need to fight somebody who's stronger than us. And when we're at war with the Soviets, then we'll basically just have that. Because, yeah, that'll double the amount of population. Because right now we are 2.2 manpowers, or 2.2 million. 2.06 million, I can't... Numbers are hard. But I'll double that. Well, almost double it. Which will be good for us. But the nice thing about the French kind of exercising is that they're not going to have high organization. I mean, they do have less men than we do on the border, so we are slightly stronger, just in terms of, like, raw numbers. So, France. And the Soviets. Once again, like, we don't have a border with the Soviets. We have a little bit of the People's Front. And I'm assuming that happens because Japan's not going to, it's not a risk attacking, so maybe that's why they formed this this new faction in China. To me, at least, that seems like that makes sense. But really, how much manpower do the French have right now? They have about the same amount as we do, probably slightly less. I want the Leopard in 1941. But that's actually like the last light tank. We could start building a handful of medium tanks and just kind of have them. I can even see like the 3D model. That's cool. Okay, we'll start researching the Panzer or the Leopard or whatever the hell tank it was. However the hell you say that. Oh, fantastic. We have memo now. Thank you, Lithuania. But do I want, like... I mean, the British are going to help us. But I don't know, like, the Dutch and the Belgians, I don't know if they're going to do anything. Because we might be stuck fighting on the, why can't I not remember what this line's called? Why, we don't want to push down this, the superly heavily defended border. Which would basically be suicide. I want to, build more of you. That seems fine. So we can go for, once again, attack the French. Or we could try to guarantee Poland. Safeguard the Baltic, support the Finns. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really need... You know what? Let's just attack the French. Why not? Just attack them. Yeah, I know it. We flame memo. So what? So be it. What are they going to do about it? Hello, Maddie. And once again, yeah, the Russians can't get to us. I mean, the British have a lot of troops down here. They'll probably take Syria. I was going to say they have a decent amount of troops down here. I don't know if that's really even the case. But they can probably take over a lot of these African colonies. And the British will probably maybe like storm Normandy or something. They have a lot of boats. How many troops do you have? You have 79 brigades. That's not a lot. UK? I was expecting a little bit more out of you. I'm slightly disappointed. So you're not happy, Large River Crossing, fortified. The French, they've thrown a lot of troops on this border right now. Which is weird, because I don't think... Do they know we're doing this event? They might, but I didn't know that they actually reacted to it. Should we just throw another army on here entirely? And you just throw, like, the green army down here? Because, once again, Poland isn't going to attack us. I mean, of course, there is still always a risk that the Soviets send, troops at us. Also, where are these boats deploying? Just deploy to this, port here. Thank you very much. How big is the Soviet Navy? At about... I mean, they have more ships than we do, but... They could also have a lot of boats over here in Asia. And those would basically have no effect. We got the next level of industry. Let's get some more supply cap. And then I want to... Artillery. Yeah, get the next level of artillery. That seems very useful for us. The defense of Poland. I'm just annoyed that they joined this stupid faction. Because if the Soviets do, like, push their way through Poland, we're going to be in, serious problems. So actually, if we're going to do it that way, throw yellow over here, actually. Just so that, in case the Soviets do push Poland, we're not completely screwed. I mean, they're going to have some mountaineering troops, and they're not going to be, like, super useful. Yeah, they have a lot of men. They have a lot of men. They still definitely outnumber us, because we're only, like, 72 to 100. And the Soviets are actually putting troops on here as well. Well, that's annoying. Are you actually like you're skill 5, so you are pretty good. Yeah, so just protect here from the Soviets. Try and make sure they don't get troops out of the Baltic Sea. It's kind of, you know, keep them contained as much as possible. Are these forts also like somewhat done? They're actually taking slightly longer than I thought they would. Oh no, so okay, so so that's how it works. It's not, it's 500 and the next level is 1,000. That makes actually a lot of sense. So that's why it's not like that's why it's not done yet. I mean, they are slowly getting built, but this area down here is definitely weak. They have 100. They have 100 brigades on our border. Hey, Britain, you want to like help me? Communists. Do they actually have enough support? Oh, I guess they do. How many troops do they have? Significantly less. So we'll see how that one goes out. I mean, hopefully they. I don't think they're going to join the Comintern. Yeah, we've actually crushed the Democrats a little bit, which is good. So, modified government chief and navy chief. Is there anything that's just good? Division attrition, fleet logistics, range doesn't matter to me too much. Capital ship, convoy rating. No, you know what? I was like never focus on the navy, but I think the navy's going to be important here to make sure the Soviets just don't throw 1,000 men on this border. They have so many men. And some of these guys are actually green, too. Why are you green? I don't know. I don't know how much supplies they actually have over here. And that is like a majority of my army. I mean, the Soviets have a stupid amount of men. I'm just hoping that like I can hold on to this front. I don't know if these... Okay, these do border each other. Got a lot of men over here. So you have 24 defending here. So you know what? Teal, your front line's like too big. Yeah, there we go. I didn't know I was having you cover like 5 provinces. Yeah, these like all infantry, all infantry. The purple army is actually like very infantry heavy. The other armies have like a decent amount of tanks as well. By the way, when I declare this war, Britain, you better like actually join. Because if you don't, I will be a little bit upset. Just slightly. You know, a tad. Once again, you're not, you're just getting some plain stuff. That doesn't matter. So you're going to be done in 4 days. I am going to save before the war, just in case I lose. It'd be a bit. It'll be a little bit embarrassing, yes. How many troops do you have? You have. The Soviets have. They have so many men. They have too many troops. Too many. Get some more anti-tank stuff. Huxley, how many tanks do you have? 2, 7. They actually have a decent amount of tanks themselves. Once again, I think they have more than we do. Where's the, at war? Gain access. Oh, there's maybe online. Bypass it in the south? Well, I mean, attacking the Swiss does not seem like it's going to help us. Safeguard the Baltic. That's only going to take 35 days. That takes it quite quick. So let's save. Try not to, like, lose horribly. And I'm really just going to stay on the border and hope that, Germany at war again, although many have wished a long-lasting peace in Europe. Well, that's not my fault. They called Mongolia? Oh, okay, that does matter. 1 million men against about 3.5 million. The numbers aren't in our favor. But it looks like they're trying to push down on the less fortified south. Oh, yeah, sure, Italy. You can send volunteers. Even though, once again, you're fascist. But, sure. Start Lend-Lease. I would love to just take shit from you. Thank you very much. They've lost 26,000 men already? France. I've lost 800. France, are you okay? Wow, okay. Well, that's not, it's not looking good for you. By the way, how's, like, our navy? Is it, like, okay? I have no clue. Okay, oh, we've sunk a stupid amount of Soviet ships. We've lost 6, but they've lost, like, 21 subs, 11 destroyers. And to me, at least, it seems like we're crushing it. So, yeah, we got a big old war going on right now. China is, you know, fighting the communists as well. Can I, like, support? Not really. Also, I don't think I can invite them to the faction. Romanian bridgehead strategy. Is that going to get Romania into the, faction? I don't know. I do not know. France is actually throwing so many men. We've lost 100. Or like, we've lost 1,000. This is the problem with the Heart of Iron 4 AI. Is that they just throw men